Jervil dito. Luistro. Congresswoman, Chairwoman, magandang umaga po si Peter at Rica.
Good morning, Peter and Rica. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much,
Good
ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
So did you hear our production entitled Dito?
Dito.
Ay, pero that aside, Madam Chair, I think maraming magsasabi na you have been handling this impeachment proceedings really well, and that's being conservative.
Thank you, because I owe it to the sovereign Filipino people to
Yeah.
preserve and protect the accountability mechanism.
Ay nako, very well said. I made a mental note po. Sabi ko, itatanong ko kay Congresswoman Jinky kung ano yung iniinom niyang energy drink.
Para makasustain.
Kasi,
Andito ako sa Batangas, ha?
Ay!
Dito.
dito!
Galing ako sa Sublian, dito
Oo.
sa Mabini, Batangas.
Ayan.
Dahil malapit na ang fiesta, dito.
Talaga, no? Yan ang aming word of the day. Dito. Pero Ma'am Jinky, ito po yung mga katanungan. So, I mean, syempre medyo nabitin tayo dun sa sa BIR, sa income tax returns. And it reminds me of another impeachment trial na bubuksan ba o hindi ang mahiwagang envelope?
Oo,
Yun.
ito na. May mag-walk out na naman ba pag di nabuksan ng envelope?
So let me ask the question po. You took the more conservative option of wag na muna nating desisyonan ito. What drove you to say that?
Because since day one ng ating impeachment proceeding, the Justice Committee have been very, very conservative because we are aware of the burden that is upon our shoulder. That is to make sure that this impeachment proceeding will proceed and we will not be stopped by the Honorable Supreme Court because of issues of constitutionality, no? In other words, for the record, we've been very conservative, we've been very cautious, we are always taking the safe zone. And after I have realized yesterday, sobrang completely divided ang opinion ng justice members. Let's differ. Let's lay on the table the question of whether we will open or not ang mahiwagang kahon ng
Ay.
Bureau of Internal Revenue.
Opo. Pero ang sabi nga nila, isinubmit na eh. Nandyan na sa harapan ninyo eh.
Bakit pinag-uusapan pa?
Oo.
andun
Medyo
eh.
awkward yung sitwasyon kahapon, no? Kasi because the members were trying to articulate on the arguments why we should not open. To be specific, sinasabi ng justice members, this is not an inquiry in aid of legislation. This is an impeachment proceeding. Anong sabi ni Commissioner Mendoza? Babawiin na daw yung kahon.
Lakas maka-game show nun ko nga.
Bigay bawi
That is why we manifested that we have no intention to return the box, even if it is sealed. No, it is considered as our box already because it has been submitted to the Justice Committee. Except
Yeah.
that we are confronted with the issue of whether it is legal to open it or not.
Yan. Sabi nyo nga so near, yet so far.
Kailan po ba pag
Ay, kasi hawak mo na. Di ba? Pero hindi mo alam kung anong laman. Dahil hindi mo mabuksan. But of course,
Oo nga.
guided tayo ng ating subpoena. What we required from the BIR are copies of the income tax return of the spouses. No, so we anticipate that we will be seeing from there information about income generated from private, not from the government. No, and who knows? Baka it could help them. It could help the defense justify the 88 million net worth, or pwede rin na lalong lumakas yung probable cause determination ng Justice Committee. So, we cannot tell until we see what is inside the box.
Ako na lang magbukas kung ayaw ninyo para because ang mga taong bayan hinihintay din po talaga dahil sunod-sunod na financial records ang ating nakita kahapon, and we see how glaring money is being kung gaano kalaking pera no yung nakikita po natin na at transactions.
Actually, kahit kami sa Justice Committee, we were shocked by the amount of the total covered and suspicious transaction, that is 6.77 billion pesos. No? It's shocking because, of course, billions too.
Yeah.
Plus, if you will compare what is reflected in the SALN, sabi nga ni Joel, wow, walang cash.
At ang daming taon po
2000,
yun.
ano ba yun? 19 to 25 or
Opo.
2018 to 25?
Biglang
Zero
nawala.
cash declaration. And
Yeah.
yet, hundreds of millions of pesos ang nasa report ng AMLA during those years. No? Kaya sabi ni Joel, wow, walang cash.
Oo.
Kung yung sa BIR na lang po muna ng Vice Presidente ang ating silipin, and then saka na po pag-usapan yung iba pa, bilang sa kanya naman po talaga yung focus ng ating impeachment hearing, hindi po ba maaring dun muna tayo mag-focus ko?
Ang atin pong kailangan tandaan ay dito po sa Pilipinas, meron po tayong tinatawag na conjugal property regime or absolute community property regime. No? In principle po, it only means na ang pag-aari ng wife ay pag-aari din ng husband. At ang pag-aari ng husband ay pag-aari rin ng wife. So, if we are determining or conducting this hearing on unexplained wealth, we have to see whether the SALN is commensurate to the income which is being generated and whether the same are consistent in the records of the other agencies like AMLC, and that should include not just VP, it should include also the husband because of the conjugal property regime or the absolute community property regime, which says pagkasama silang mag-asawa, ang pag-aari ng isa ay pag-aari din ng isa.
Opo.
It will spill over to the next hearing date po natin. Magkakaroon po ba tayo ng extra pa po dahil dun sa susunod pa nating punto na dapat pag-usapan?
I am inclined to resolve only the question of whether or not to open the box, and then we will be proceeding to the clarificatory hearing of the allegations of threat. We have only one resource person. Yun ay NBI lang. We also require the documents, both documentary and digital, in relation to the allegations of threat. After this, kung wala lang ibang concerns ang majority ng justice members, we should be ready to vote at the end of the clarificatory hearing on April 29.
Wow.
So far, wala naman tayong nare-receive na request from the justice member for additional schedule of clarificatory hearing. So I'm inclined to believe na they are satisfied already with the 3 hearing dates that we predetermined ahead of time.
Okay. At saka ang threshold naman po for probable cause is of
Correct.
course lower, di ba?
Correct.
Opo,
Yun ang
opo.
wag natin kakalimutan, no? Kahit merong mga napangalanan dito sa mga salaysay, like salaysay ni Madriaga, doon sa confidential fund, salaysay ni Senator Trillanes, dito sa unexplained wealth and non-disclosure in the SALN, let us always be reminded, ang mandato natin ay probable cause lamang.
Ayun. At yan ang pag-uusapan natin sa 29th. Dito.
That's it.
Dito, sa
After
30,
the 29 hearing,
sa 30
dito,
Oo,
pag-uusapan
sa 30.
natin ang determination of probable cause.
Madam Chair, maraming salamat po. Thank you. And
Thank you,
You
Peter
made our
and
day.
Lisa. Yeah.
Opo.
You made my day too. Dito ako sa Mabini. Happy fiesta po sa lahat ng taga Mabini,
Ayan.
my beloved hometown. And of course, ako po'y bumabati sa lahat ng ating mga kababayan from Batangas 2nd District. Pasensya na po kayo kung kasali tayo sa Karibok. We're standing for the Constitution. We're standing for the accountability mechanism. We're
Yan.
standing for the sovereign Filipino people.
Kainaman
Thank
naman
you.
talaga eh.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Salamat,
Salamat po. Si,
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Chairperson Jervil Luistro po ng Justice Committee HOR, House of Representatives. Ang oras natin, 9:17 in the morning.